'83. I was having flashbacks to NESC where you'd have David Rudnicki and Jim Meaden and Pat Barton and Tony LaRusso battling on these things, and the 125 Nationals. It was just such an awesome time to be involved with motocross racing. This is a stunning diamond from the Jack Weaver collection. Jack just sold 120 bikes at auction a couple months ago. We bought 20 of them. This one had my eye, had me at hello. This is exactly what it looked like when we got it from him. He was a professional motocross and road race and off-road rider, did trials and everything, and just got up there, and he was in his late 60s and wanted to come up with some money to help his daughter buy a house, and he was retiring, so put up all his bikes for sale. This one's an absolute freaking beauty. I don't have to tell you how rare it is to find any 83 125, let alone an RM. These were one of the best you could buy. Hey, look, it's got the bumblebee on it. Look, see the bee? It's like, Mama, coming home. Bumblebee, yes, these things are bumblebees, all right. They absolutely freaking scream. This thing is absolutely beautiful. Starting at the front, you can see the front wheels perfectly straight. It has a brand new tire on the front. Jack put on there new fork gaiters, new front fender, new front number plate. He's got the Team Wednesday Bud. They used to have this thing where they all go out and have a couple beers, ride every Wednesday. New front number plate, new bars, period correct NOS O'Neill pad, new grips, new levers, new cables, new kill switch. The original fuel tank is buffed and polished with new graphics. The radiator guards are new. Radiators appear to be in perfectly straight, unmolested condition, which is unheard of. They used to get bashed in. New front brake cable, new front brake pads, all new graphics, brand new seat cover and foam, new side number plates, new rear fender. You can see it's got a period correct DG pipe. This is one of Jack's trademarks. He'd always paint his bikes like that because he's a professional painter by trade. He professionally took this right down to the frame, did a full frame off on it, and painted the frame rails, the engine, anything on the bike that's painted was professionally painted by Jack. He even clear coated the exhaust pipe after the whole pipe. That's why it has like a golden hue to it. Same thing with the baffle on it. That was clear coated and has a cool custom paint job on that. That was just one of his tricks, you know, that he liked to do. You can see it's got a brand new gold chain and sprockets. The rear rim looks to be in brand new condition. It has a new tire and tube, shock protector. Everything here is intact. The pegs look brand new. And look at the hardware on these pegs. Everything's safety wired here. The attention to detail is a 10 on this thing. Shifter looks brand new. All the hardware looks brand new. The engine cases, cylinder head, and cylinder all repainted. All new hardware on the engine. Has a new Mikuni carburetor, not for aircraft use, Mikuni racing carburetor. The original cover finish is intact. Frame rails are in excellent condition on this, as are the engine mounts and everything else. So good luck finding a nicer 83, man. These things just rarely come up. If a guy has one, they usually don't want to part with them because they're most of them got run into the ground. You can see the aluminum on the forks were polished. He had REP suspension, who did most of Jack's race bikes, rebuilt the suspension on the front forks, and the rear shock works excellent too. So REP did the engine on this too. So we're running VP fuel on it. The Wizard went through it, changed the air filter, the antifreeze, the gear lube, put a new filter in it. You can see the attention to detail here and the safety wiring here. Just a really cool piece. All new drain lines, fuel hoses, new engine coolant. Just a kick-ass piece. Jack had 120 bikes, guys, so he didn't really have any time to ride them all. It was a full-time job just maintaining them, and I guess he just got tired of all the time and money he had involved, and he sold them all. And I bought the 20 nicest ones. I bought the 20 ones that were the best ones that I liked the most of the collection. I paid what I thought was a premium on them, and hey, we went right through the bike front to back. I have a full work order, everything we did to it. Rebuilt the carb. Actually, it's a new carb. They cleaned the carb. Jack put a new carb on it, but it sat for 10 years since he did it. So we cleaned the carb, flushed the fuel out, put new fuel in it, the air filter, gearbox, and I'm not sure exactly what else he did, but that'll be all on the work order on eBay. If this thing even makes it to eBay, if you're one of our longtime viewers and you want to buy this bike, give Junior a call, 860-454-7024. I can tell you this, if we do a frame off like this, you're looking at 70 hours of shop labor plus parts, and we bill out at $150 an hour. So if you bought your bike to us, and we don't even take new clients anymore, we're only working on the guys that, we can't even keep up with the guys we got now that want their bikes done. But there's just not a lot of shops that do this kind of work. And because he's a professional painter, the paint works beautifully done. Of course, none of the plastics are painted. This original tank is in mint shape. That's another thing. They usually turn all brown and shit, and they look terrible. They're all gouged up. This one is as close to perfect I've ever seen one. It's got a couple little scratches in it, but it's original plastic tank, and it's absolutely freaking gorgeous. The bike had me at hello, straight up, as I'm sure it did you too. Thanks for watching. God bless America.